Okay, welcome back. I'm going to be reassembling the discharge pump now. So I have the pump top painted up. Looks pretty decent. Not perfect, but pretty decent. And so basically we're going to be following the directions from Blake's in reverse order. And I've done this a bunch of times, but I want to show you that all the directions are in actually pretty good detail. So basically we need to take this part here and put one washer, one of these bucket washers in upside down like that, then put the other one the opposite way, and then put the nut on using the special tool or a modified wrench or whatever you have on hand. Tighten it up. We're going to tighten this up later on the vise, and then we got to sand this down a little bit, some sandpaper. So the next part is, well, this part goes easy, I should say. This just goes in. And then we need to put, this is the hard part, we have to take the top that I put the bucket washer in, excuse me, the lip seal in, and thread it on the shaft here. And normally just push a little bit down and twist to follow the threads so you're not cutting the lip seal. It's going on a lot tighter than the one I took off, so that's a good sign. It's still going to leak, but it's a better sign. Okay, it's on now. So we should be able to slide that down. A little spit on it, slide a little better. And the next thing we need to do is put this leather washer on. This little leather washer. That goes on next. That's just so it doesn't bang into the top. So we need to put the top on. This attaches to the lever that you use to use the discharge pump. Now basically we need to tighten this with this tool, and you do that at the bench vise. I'll take one of the other scanners with me. Okay, I'm back. Off camera I did sand the surface a little bit to make it a little more even. It's nice and smooth now, so let's try it out. Much smoother. So much smoother. So we're going to run with that. And the last thing I need to do is put the ball in here. And then that's it. Stick it in. And then put the bolts on. And then this pump is done. We've got to put the washer in, and then we need to put the clack valve in as well. So let's put the washer in. This is a new washer. So that's that. And then we'll put this on the boat. So the clack washer. This is a new washer, but I kept the lead weight. Why spend money on another lead weight? So let's put the washer to get the hardware on. I don't know what the torque is on these, but just torque them. Maybe like a spark plug is kind of what I go for. Tight but not killing it. And after you go through it, it seems to crush a little bit. And then I can go back and I can seem to get a little bit more on it. You can actually see it coming out a little bit as well, because it is crushing. Okay, that's good. So the discharge pump is done. I need to bring this back on the boat, because that'll obviously go on the bottom. Okay, so now let's get cracking on the flushing pump. So got this all cleaned up, all nice and pretty. Gave it a nice acid bath, got 99% of the corrosion off. And now we just need the parts for that, which are where? Here. Got the top copper washer, got pipe, got the bucket washer, we got the other washer, we got the top, we got the bottom, and we have the old O-ring, so let's go find the new O-ring. So I got some O-rings from Harbor Freight, of course, nothing but the best, but I believe this kit has this size in it. So let's see here. So we need 3/8 by 9/16 by 3/32. Here's the new one, so let's compare it to the original. Looks pretty damn close to me, so I'm going to run with it. Okay, we're back. So here's the parts for the flushing pump. Here's the painted top. So I do have, I mentioned probably several times, that I have the lip seal for this, but it's really, really hard and it always leaks. So when I have something leaking, I'll go back to the old style. So here is the O-ring cap that came with this. This was the original. So basically the O-ring basically goes in the top. Okay, so we're going to be assembling the flushing pump. Got the flush pump top, the shaft, the O-ring cap, the O-ring, and all the other parts. So let's get ready to assemble. Let's take the handle, let's put the cap on, take the O-ring, slide it on, and then slide this on. Okay, so now we need to finish the assembly. So we need to put on the washer onto the shaft on the inside. This washer here goes on the inside, and then we need to screw the bottom piece on. And then we have to put the bucket washer on. Okay, so we got this tight, but I need to get a little tighter, so I'll put this in the bench vise and tighten it down like I did the other one. And I'll check to see if I need to sand off any of the rubber on this. Okay, we're back. I sanded off a good amount of the washer here. So let's give it a shot. Let's do a trial run here. Put it in here. much better. Moves much better. So that's 99% done. Let's double check that's tight. And so now we need to assemble this. So we need to put the washer, the copper washer on. And then we need to put some thread sealant on. I have some thread sealant here. I've done it without thread sealant and it's fine, but the manual says to use it, so I'm going to use it. Okay, so let's mate them together. And let's get this nice and tight. Let's use a rag so I don't damage the paint. Okay. All right, now that part is done. So now we just need to put this on here, and this goes onto the toilet, and then this gets mounted to that as well. And okay, so that's all the bench work for this. Thank you for watching. Next time you see me, we'll be on the boat putting this back together.